All right, good evening, everyone. I certainly hope all is well. Hope you're having a great day today. It's a nice wintry wonderland here this morning. Uh, Hold on. What's that? I just love all the snow. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. All right. Fixing my cards here. So, I'm going to continue on what I was talking about. This girl here that is a reader who wants to stalk me and bother me and try to steal my life and essences and all that destiny swap dumb shit. And it's dumb that even the thought of it, or the thought that you think you're going to take somebody's life from them, but at the same time say they ain't shit. Or that's not, it just don't match. It doesn't make sense. Or they ain't betting you and all that kind of stuff. If they ain't betting you, then why you want it? Why you want their life? And why, and this thing about they think they deserve it, what you have and who you are. Well, somebody that dumb, or that line of thinking, whoever it is, really don't deserve much of nothing. What they need to do is go sit down somewhere and learn something, because that doesn't even make sense. And that's what this girl thought she was going to do to me. Now, I don't know, well, moving on. Now, this guy I used to date, his name is Prophet. I have this motherfucker. I have your pictures here. These pictures that you took when you call yourself going to be this great actor. I know they praise you, but marginal at best. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. So I have your pictures here. rummaging through my pictures, throwing away the garbage. And I saw yours. Okay, they're sitting right here. So I'm like, what should I do with these? Should I throw them away? I have my comments open, so I can't get you all's opinion. YouTube sends you your analytics weekly, and it'll always show shares. So every time I do a live, I quote unquote share it to my community tab. So if I do a live, if I do one like 5 days a week, okay, and I put it on my community tab, but it'll say 2 shares. Well, because at first I was like, well, who share my videos? Because it's, usually you can see when somebody has shared your video, and I was like, well, it doesn't look like it's anybody on here. So people are probably watching it and sharing it, maybe putting it in a group chat and all of that kind of stuff. And maybe you all get together, and watch it on the big screen, in your house or whatever it was. You eat your popcorn and things of that nature. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, I was like, I wonder who's sharing my videos. Okay. But good. Continue to share them. Okay. But anyway, motherfucker, I have your pictures here. So I was just wondering, what should I do with them? Should I shred them? I just think that's kind of silly. Should I throw them away? Whatever. Should I, people get mad and ball them up. It's like, I don't feel any of that to do that with all these pictures that I have of all these people. that I've told you all about. I haven't done anything to any of them. Oh, except this Zarita I did with hers, but back then when she bled her period blood all over my chair purposely, and dropped her dirty panties in my foyer that night. We had all gone, me and two of her other cousins went out. We all took a picture together, and I did cut her off the picture that night. And you period all over my furniture like an animal, and bleed all over my washcloth. It was so gross. And then throw your dirty panties, which I don't get that because I'm like, the bitch don't wear panties, so I don't know what this is all about. But all in my foyer. I mean, that's so trifling, nasty. Okay, but you're not mad at me. You're mad at your fucking self. I was telling somebody about that recently, and she was like, "The bitch did what?" She was like, "Oh, you a good person." Well, there was a point where when she was standing on my steps and putting her hand in my face, yelling at me after she flushed her. I don't know what the fuck she was doing in my bathroom, bitch. I don't know what she was doing in my bathroom. Uh, Except I just know when you came out of there, Phoenix saw my washcloth that had blood all over it. I mean, it was so nasty. Yeah, somebody stepped up on that. I don't blame you, bitch. It was so fucking nasty. And I said, well, there was a point where I had to talk to myself and say, well, bitch, you know, you don't want to go to prison. You have a daughter, and a life, you know. So let the bitch talk. You were so arrogant. She was so arrogant that night. How do you do stuff like that? Bleed all over people's furniture and lay on the floor with your legs cocked open and all of that kind of stuff, and throw your dirty panties everywhere, but then you're arrogant to someone. People can say mental illness, but yeah, but people know what the fuck they're doing. How do you arrogant to someone when you do some shit like that and say I'm better, basically saying I'm better than you? No, I've never done anything like that. That's just grotesque. So there was a time, this story about this girl, what was it? Went to a club or some night with some girl, woke up in a trap house the next morning. That ain't the story that everybody told me. I want to know, what is yes for people who are new here? Okay, thank you, stop, please. What is no? Okay, thank you, stop, please. This girl Zarita tell people that story about her. Did she tell people that was me? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna tell it. I told you. Look, that's a big swing. That's a big old swing. Now, I wouldn't give a fuck if whoever you were telling who knew me had sense enough to look at you and say, bitch, you're lying. That's not her. It's just the fact that you would tell people that you knew that your life was so nasty and so disgusting, and that your being was so nasty and so disgusting. And you were trying to create some smear campaign about me, that you took all the details of your raggedy, rotten life and all the nasty, trifling things that you've done, and all the nasty, trifling ways that you've been, and said it was me. So I'm going to tell it. Apparently, this girl went to a club one night. I did my clubbing days when I was in college, okay, in DC. And when I came here, I mean, I was like 28 years old. I had enough of that shit. And then I went a couple times here, a few times. I really didn't have as much fun as I did. People standing up and holding up the wall. It's like, y'all don't dance. I don't get it, but whatever. But them days was over for me. Okay. But that ain't never all with her. couple times, and a couple of her cousins I went with a few times, more times. But it really wasn't a thing that I did, partying and clubbing like that on a regular basis. But apparently, you went to the club one night with some girl. Confirmation, it was you. And woke up in some fucking trap house, naked than a motherfucking jaybird. And had to go to the hospital the next day because your insides was tore the fuck up and scratches all over your back. I don't know what happened. And my boyfriend was mad at me. Of course he was. Now, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I know some people may think that's pretty rotten. That's pretty rotten for you to tell that. Well, it was pretty rotten for her to go all over town and tell people that that was me. It was pretty rotten for this bitch to stab me in my back and betray me and try to steal from me and steal my essence and my being. It was pretty rotten for this bitch to have a notebook of my whole life and everything that I said and I did and try to act like it was her. It's pretty rotten that this bitch follows me, stalks me and follows me all over town. It was pretty rotten that she called this crazy ass Bianca Bellamy, who she don't know for shit, who I was talking to, okay, to get her involved and for her to create some weird ass smear campaign about me. That was some pretty rotten shit. Pretty rotten that she did all the black magic witchcraft on me she could possibly do and still doing it. Was some pretty rotten shit. Pretty rotten for them to call a hitman to come over to my house to get rid of me, unalive me and my daughter. That was some pretty rotten shit. Pretty rotten. But I never did anything to this bitch. But of course it was for money. And I'm betting her. A jealous bitch. I thought about that. They hit me the other day. I said, this bitch went around saying that was me. Apparently, she done put some child on her taxes. This was years ago. Whatever that shit was, really putting somebody's child on her taxes. Did she say that I did that? Mm-hmm. She told people I did that. Mm-hmm. Why would I when I have a child of my own? Now, you didn't tell me that. Your cousins who you teamed up with to destroy me told me that. You're just a thief in every way imaginable. You're a thief. So anyway, back to this motherfucker that I used to date for, I don't know, I guess it was like a year and a half. It wasn't a full 2 years. And returned to sender on your motherfucking ass. Evil eye right back at you. Well, how I do it? Right back at your motherfucking ass. Whoever it is. This motherfucker with his poor lowly motherfucking ass. And I'm not gonna say at that time, nigga, I don't give a fuck what the mayor gave you. You still a low down, rotten, pitiful ass motherfucker. I saw your rotten ass. What was it? I think like maybe in August, July or August. You look just as gross and disgusting then as you ever did. Worse. Actually, you look better even though you was a fucking drunk. You look better when I was dating you. But anyway, this motherfucker was at work, worked at the theater at Kiramu, and apparently a piano or something fell on his foot or something. Broke something, ankle or hurt it, where he couldn't walk on it. He was on crutches. This motherfucker was squatting in his house that he grew up in. Okay. No running water. Okay. Shitting in bags and all this type of shit. Okay. Now I was dumb. Okay. And I love him. That type of shit. I think I gave him a heater. Did I give you a heater? And a few blankets or something because he would sleep there in Cleveland. The wintertime can be, sometimes we had some pretty bitter days. Like it snowed, they call it a snowstorm. They're closing schools. I was like, it wasn't, wasn't anything to me. Our winters are nothing like they used to be. But sometimes maybe like around January, February, it can get pretty bitter, like just ice, just bitter cold. So I gave him something. The nigga didn't have nothing. Squatting in the house. The house was filthy. I went over there like, I just tried to straighten up and clean up. Tried to help him with that. Gave him the motherfucking blanket. Stayed overnight with him a few times, you know, and all of that type of shit. Just trying to be loving. Just going to be loving and love him. And what happened? Oh, something happened to his ankle. So I was like, well, why don't you just stay at my house for a little while until you get that shit, you know, straightened out. And he did. Now I would go to work during the day. Well, I was been in education for a while, so I think those were during the years that I was adjunct at Tri-C in Lakeland. But in the summer, because this was the summertime, in the summer, I had gone to nail school, so I would go to this nail shop that I was working at now. He would just be there at the house. Now, this motherfucker back then claimed didn't nobody love nobody. His family didn't love him. Yes, if y'all watching, he said y'all didn't love him neither. Y'all didn't give a fuck about him. Didn't nobody love him. Didn't nobody care about his motherfucking lowly ass. Okay. At the theater, didn't nobody didn't nobody talk to him. Didn't nobody say hi. He say hi. Didn't nobody say hi. All of that shit. Okay. Like I said, one of the actors, old ass motherfucker, he said, Nikki, he ain't the one. Motherfucker was right. But anyway, now, I'm pretty sure after that, this fat bitch, well, she was fat at the time, and she done had surgery on her gut and Ozempic and all of that shit. You just a thieving, always cheating bitch. Even when you lost weight the first time, I take these pills. I know you did, bitch. Well, just what you know, people do what they want to do. Okay, it's just a character. It's just an always thing. Okay. I remember when I was in junior high school. They told us when you communication and relationship don't say always. Okay, to a person, you always is you always, bitch. You always a thieving, cheating, lying motherfucker. You don't. If you think whatever I have that you thought you was gonna get that I don't deserve it, bitch. You don't deserve nothing of me. Okay. And once again, return to sender. Okay. But anyway, so she brought her ass over there, and he was over there, and I said I had to go upstairs to get something. When I come down, you know how they do. Everybody get quiet and pretend. And one thing she would do is always put her fucking face in her fucking phone. And I mean, you thought you were so cute and so funny. Nikki's so dumb. No, Nikki's not dumb. She's so naive because I don't hold like you and get caught up in trap houses with niggas I don't know. No. I just said, okay, because see, ain't nothing done in secret that won't be brought to the light. Now, this bitch used to walk around, with a dog like Paris Hilton. Thought you was Paris Hilton. I said, I was like, okay, whatever. Hollywood. Fantasy. And this bitch would bring her dog, her little mutt, to my house. And just let it run all over the fucking house. Okay. Twice. You went up there and you got that dog up out of my room. And I go up there, it's dog shit in my fucking floor. You saw that shit. You were just a nasty person. But I mean, it's just how your mother raised you, I guess. She didn't. Did Prophet ever have Zarita in my house when I wasn't there? Mm-hmm. I don't know when. I don't know if it was then or what. Look at that big old, ooh, that's a big motherfucking swing. Did they have any kind of sexual encounter in my fucking bedroom, Prophet and Zarita? Look at this motherfucker here. I don't think it was was it when he had the injury to his foot or ankle, whatever it was? No. Okay. I didn't think so. Now, he didn't have a key to my house. Okay. But I might have been dumb enough to just, okay, I'm going to run here, I'm going to run there, whatever, I'll be back, that type of shit. This nigga one time, after we got done, when the relationship ended, and the relationship ended because he wanted to be physically abusive to me. But Miss Reed thought you thought you was so cute, you thought you was so hot, and you thought you was so sexy, you thought you was so funny, you thought you was so sneaky and edgy. And so fucking sly and slick. Right? Does Rita have anything to do in terms of doing black magic witchcraft on me? Look, on me and Prophet's relationship. Look at that motherfucker. That motherfucker started swinging before I can get the question out. Good, yes, bitch. I'm edgy. That's why the girl Crystal was like, bitch, had to get you away from that motherfucker. That's why the great mother said, come on in, welcome home, bitch. What y'all say, she understood her assignment. I don't even know the bitch. But she knew he was a trifling nigga. I thought she was so edgy. I'm edgy. That side eye, that pride, that proud look. Better than you. The dumb shit. So, relationship in, praise Jesus. And I would look at his Facebook one time. So one time, I don't know, it was two sons out there, and he had made a post about, that ain't two sons, that's Naburu. And I was still talking to this heifer. And I told her, she's like, that ain't Naburu, that's, and I was like, oh. So in other words, nigga, that ain't what I told you. Because I'm so spiritual. I'm much more spiritual than Kenyatta, than Nikki. I'm higher than her. I'm sexy. Okay. The sexual encounter that Zarita and Prophet had in my bedroom was a sexual intercourse. Okay. No. So in other words, she was sucking his dick. Yeah. All in my bedroom. This nigga ain't have a window. What they say, a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, except that house he was squatting in. Now you got your little promotion and whatnot at Karamu, and you got your little mayor's plaque and everything from participating in this shit against me. So during all the midst of all the stream infiltration them motherfuckers was doing, he did one night, which I thought was so weird because I had broke up with this motherfucker like, what was that? 2000. Shit, I don't even remember. Maybe 13. They was doing this shit in 2019, 2020, 21. I think that's when it was. I mean, I got a restraining order on his fuck ass. So you mean tell me? So that's why I was like, it felt like that shit, like what them motherfuckers is doing, but huh? Maybe was it that? Yeah, I think about 2013, maybe 14, something like that. And you another mother lingering motherfucker. What the fuck are you around for? Oh, I see. You join the crew of we gonna kill Nikki and we gonna get some money out of this shit. And we gonna have some comeuppance. Look at the shit I got from bothering and harassing and spiritually stalking her. Look what I got. And he might be stalking with her, for all I know. But she definitely stalks me. Physically. All I remember is in the dream, he didn't choke me, but he grabbed me up and was holding me real tight. And in the background was a lady who raised me and my sibling just sitting there. And did something weird, and then he ran off. And then he came with her along with her another time. He was on my neighbor's porch and she called herself choking me. I mean, and he was standing in the back scared than a motherfucker. And she put her hand up to choke, could barely, and then released. She was scared too. And that's that time in that dream where I threw her over them pews. And it was a church setting. I picked up and threw over them pews. And a big foot came out the sky, merged with my foot, and we stomped her like a cockroach. But she continues on. Every time she comes, last time I balled her up and threw her somewhere. But she's still with the bullshit. Even one night, maybe about 3 weeks ago. Now, I don't know if that was dream infiltration or not, or maybe just projection. We're in some kind of room, and there's a white man came and looked at her and called her to the carpet on some shit. And he was like, well, what do you do? And I looked at her, she just sitting there, and I said, ain't you in school or some shit? This was before I knew the bitch had gone to school. I said, ain't you in school or some shit? Okay. Whoever the white man is. Gone. And I'm like, a bitch still trying to help her dumb ass. Talking about me. I'm still trying to help her dumb ass. Go to another bar on Noble. Man, bought me a drink. I don't know what happened. I just woke up in my house. I don't know what happened. Y'all think I'm dumb? Did she tell people that was me? There you go. Now you motherfucking cousins of hers, who y'all joined, y'all hated the guts, couldn't stand her. He joined with her. Y'all joined together, attacked me, and y'all see the bitch just as dumb as a box of rocks, hurting herself, and you just sit back and laugh. But whatever. I don't laugh. I don't think the shit is funny. It's sad and pathetic. So, I'm going to do a reading on this prophet. And I'm going to show everybody what you look like, and who the fuck you are. And this motherfucker, when I knew him, had these locks. They were a hot mess. I used to braid them up for him. Try to make him look like something by the head. And I kept asking why he wouldn't cut them, because they were disgusting. And he refused, but I looked, I said he cut him, but whatever. As much of a drunk as the nigga was, at least you look clean. Your spirit. Well, I guess Miss Rita had you make a vow to whatever demon she fucks on a regular. Who she had her legs gapped open to in my fucking house that night. So I had a dream one time. I call it a hoodoo dream because I really don't know. It was very strong spirit of hoodoo in the dream. It was a very spiritual dream. I've shared this dream before, where this woman who raised me, her ancestor came to me and said something about the creature and removed something from my side, and I felt it. I mean, like physically felt it when I was asleep. This guy, probably his aunt and her, I'll say his uncle, but I don't think they were ever married. They just had been together for years. They were in the dream. And to this day, that was about 3 years ago I had that dream. To this day, I cannot figure out why those people were in that dream. I didn't have a particularly close relationship with them. I didn't have a close relationship with that. I didn't have no relationship with them. Just when we would go over their house, I would see them and speak, talk to them or whatever. They were fun people. I enjoyed being around them. Now, I wondered, Zarita, was she the one that encouraged you to put your hands on me? Let's see. Does Zarita encourage that man to put his hands on me in a physically violent way? Well, look at this shit. Beat ass. Beat her. Because he was definitely hesitant. Let's be explained. He was definitely hesitant to do it. But he did it. Choked me. Slammed the door on me and put me out of my grandmother's house and locked the fucking door. So I guess that was supposed to be symbolic of what you all were planning to do. Get rid of me. You ain't gonna get rid of me out of shit. Now, if you don't want me in your life, fine. I don't need to be in none of you motherfuckers, but you're not going to get rid of me, ever. And I am one of you, Philippe, with your on the fence ass wanting to be a woman and destiny swaps with a woman and all the rest of you. You're not going to take anything from me. You're not going to take me from me in any way, shape, or form. The answer to all of you is no. Okay. 2 shuffles. I mainly want to see if I can pick up why they were in that dream. I didn't have any issues with them. I don't think they had any with me. Okay. Matter of fact, the uncle told me that he told him, you got a good one right there talking about me. Okay. I think even his brother's wife said, and his brother said, you got a good woman right there. Anybody sit up there and do the shit she doing, the nigga didn't have shit. Okay. But it's okay. Don't get me wrong. Okay. I'm thankful. Okay. Thankful that, I had sense enough to walk away and see, bitch, where have you been for the last however many years? Not since so much I came back, but since you started spending time with any of them, where have you been, bitch? Because there ain't none of this you. None of it. Not none. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see what we get. The Hangman in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. Princess of Cups upright. 7 of Cups upright. I even really liked your friend. I liked his friends. Okay. They was real street. I don't know if I should call them street. They just weren't what, I had been used to or whatever. But I really liked them. Now, don't nobody think for 1 minute You, your friends, none of y'all think y'all gonna bother me because you're not. Tell me about one girl, I did her nails, I really liked her. Said that he thought she killed some man and fried his chicken, fried some man's chicken in bleach. I'm like, the fuck is that? Okay. Don't bother me. Bother him. Bother her. Bother people who deserve it. Moving on. Okay. So I feel like somebody wanted to be free. Somebody was feeling powerless here. Okay. Maybe angry and bitter. Okay, scorn. And here come this Dorita bitch to sell a fantasy and a lie. This what's gonna happen for you if you do this. And join this. We gonna get her. She ain't gonna have nothing. She ain't gonna be nobody. We gonna take everything from her. We gonna steal. No, you're not gonna take shit from me. The Magician in reverse. Sorry you were lied to. I mean, I'm not sorry, but whatever. Prince of Wands in reverse. No, you're sorry. Okay. Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Ain't no need for nobody to get mad. Why do you get mad? Why? When a person calls you out on your bullshit. When a person that you all made vows to, gotten groups together to unalive somebody, to kill somebody, let's just say it, to murder somebody, to steal from them, to get rid of them, and all of this shit, so you can come up in this bullshit ass society. Nibiru, that's Nibiru, that ain't Nibiru, that ain't what I told that nigga, that ain't Nibiru. I'm great and powerful, the great and powerful Oz. But when they call you out on the bullshit, then you're mad. Why are you mad at that person? You went all over town and got groups together, all on the internet, and got groups together to destroy one person, to murder one person. That's what you was trying to do. And then when that person said, oh, I don't think so. Oh, that's what y'all did? Oh, okay, let me tell the truth. That's what you said? Let me tell the truth. Why are you mad? And we'll go get your henchmen and shit. Following me, stalking me, looking me up online, smearing my name, slandering me, saying I did things that I didn't do, saying that I'm somebody that I'm not, so on and so forth. And then when I say no, I see. Okay, I see. Oh, okay. Well, that's what they said. Okay, wait a minute. Let me tell the truth. Let me defend myself and tell the truth. Then you're mad and you want to do more black magic and you want to get new people to join your group. Tell Dion to call me with his fine fuck ass. That motherfucker can come on through. Okay. And all of this shit. And let's troll online and blah, 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 blah. And laugh and make fun of her, and we're edgy and we're hot and we're sexy and blah blah blah. And now I got this, now I got the degree I didn't do shit for, but probably laid on my back and did some black magic. Now I got the mayor's plaque, now I get to move here, now I get a husband, and all of these stupid ass things. Okay, now I get some money and we're gonna get some more money and blah 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 blah. And then when the bitch come through and say no, none of this is true, you all are lying, let me defend myself, then you're mad. Why? Let me go get my boys up there off, where you from, Miles, or whatever the fuck. East, whatever the fuck that street is in Miles. Why? How about I call her and tell her to fry your chicken in some bleach? Because you would deserve it. Okay, I'll pick it up. Okay, I showed the cards. Okay. Can't manifest shit. Your black magic wasn't working. Wasn't gonna bring no conflict here. Wasn't gonna put me in no Nine of Swords energy. Having me all in my head and crying somewhere and all that type of shit that you wanted to do. Okay, but set out to do all that shit so you wouldn't be rejected, so you could be accepted into the group. Because I guess like when I met you, okay, and you told me nobody would talk to you, your own family didn't acted like they didn't love you, didn't want to be bothered with you, they won't do nothing for me, they don't love me, they don't help me. I speak to people at the theater, Campbell, they don't even talk to me until they saw me coming around feeding your fuck ass and loving on you. Then you get in the car smelling like the fishy ass married bitch. I'm like, well, he probably been back in the back of the theater fucking that fat bitch. I can't remember that bitch's name. She was married. Wasn't her brother's name Josh or some shit like that? She had a husband. Okay, the Empress in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. Six of Cups in reverse. Then you get in my car, I come pick you up, and you just smell like just fish. I was just so dumb, y'all. I was. That was dumb. And I said, it's that fat bitch. I can't remember that bitch's name. She moved. Didn't she move to Atlanta or some shit? Had a husband, a couple of children. Or it could have been Zarita fat fuck ass, but I don't think so. I think it was that fat bitch. Then everybody want to love on you. Have to damn near push you and force you to get on the stage. Me, rich fat ass, and the other man. I can't remember his name. I see him every now and then. Make you go out there and do. You say that's what you want to do. Go, motherfucker, because the nigga wouldn't go. Wouldn't do it until the man told him either you do that or you. I don't know if you threaten your job or some shit like that. You get on stage, you get some fucking accolades. Now people want to love you. Everybody love you. People nice to you. Everybody love you now. Now the family shit I don't know about because when I went around, I said to myself, it don't look like these people don't love him to me. It sounds like you want to be a fucking victim. And this is what I was talking to this motherfucker about when he decided to choke me. Like something's happening. You got a demon all over you. Maybe that was Zarita's demon, one of her fuck fiend demons. I don't know. Drugs and shit, which was very much a part of her life and probably still is. Because what the fuck else? What other reason are you just bleeding on my furniture for? High as fuck. I was going through some things. I know. And just letting them know. Let me tell you how people do. I've seen this shit before. They hate you, or they don't pay you no attention until you got a girlfriend, until somebody pay you some attention. Now everybody love you. You're getting some write-ups in the newspaper that I didn't tell them this, but truthfully you don't fucking deserve because you're okay up there, but it's Caramel. It's a local fucking theater. Okay, that's great. I applaud. I used to do stupidest shit. I would get all dressed up to go to the opening night of his plays. I mean, I had on pantyhose, a slip, old school, shoes, dress, makeup, hair done, and bitches rolling, old bitches at that, rolling their eyes at me. And I'm thinking, well, I am the man's girlfriend. I want to be supportive. And the one bitch I wanted to say, the old bitch you played the organ, bitch, what are you fucking mad for, bitch? Don't you have a husband? Oh, you want to suck his dick too. Now his dick looks like it's a worthy dick. They're gone. Okay. I mean, if somebody told you to fight, fight for your rights, what you believe you have or what you want or some shit like that. Fight for what you believe in. Think of yourself as worthy. Think of yourself as being worth something. Somebody loves you. Somebody cares for you. You need to know that. You need to honor that and respect that, but you don't. You're a liar and a fraud. You have frauded yourself into believing something about that girl. Who's that girl? I don't know who the girl is, but believing something about that girl that's not true. You believe her to be a liar. You believe her to be a fraud when you know in your heart of hearts she's not. When you know in your heart of hearts she's worthy of respect, love, and admiration, but you won't give it to her. You've been lying to her for a while, for a long time, years that you have been with her, that you all have been together. You haven't told her the truth about who and what you are. You're a liar. And you stink, someone is saying. This was someone was saying to you, prophet. You're not true. You're not trustworthy. You're not worth anything. I mean, something about a dog. A dog has more worth and value than your own self. Your plot against her, to hurt her, to destroy her, that would probably be me. To hurt her, to destroy her, is not worth it. Who told you that? Something about accolades I'm hearing. Who told you that you deserve those accolades that you're getting? You're not worthy of those things. I mean, a man, I don't know if it's a man told you this or something about a man. A man lied to you and frauded you out. Maybe a man told you that you were lied to. You're unworthy, untrustworthy, gullible. You believe anything anybody tells you about that girl, and you know it's not true. You spend enough time with her to know that she's worthy of something of more than what you are willing to give. You're not willing to give anything as long as it suits your needs or something like that, or doesn't suit your needs. It's a lot of trust. That word is being said a lot here. It's about trust. You don't trust her. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust anybody. You're not worthy of trust. You're a liar. I'm here and I'm telling on you what you've done to her and others. You've hurt others. You've hurt her. I mean the word alone or not alone. Trust is coming up a lot. You've lost trust. Folks no longer trust you, nor your word, what you have to say, who you are, who you think you are. And it's like, who do you think you are? You think you're special? I'm here a prophet. You're not a prophet. You're not worthy. You don't have a word, like a word of the Lord or something like that, a word to share. Nothing that comes from you is worth anything. You're worthless. Tall tale is what I'm hearing. You're a tall tale. You're a liar. A fraud, a beaming fraud. Now, I can't say that they said that word, but they may have all of those words, but something in that vein. This is what was said to you. I'm trying to figure out who said that. There was a man. A man came into your view, told you these things, told you the truth about yourself that you didn't want to hear. You didn't want to believe it. You didn't want to trust it. You didn't want to understand what they were saying to you. You knew what they were saying to you, but you chose not to know. You chose to play. Okay, and fraud, that word keeps coming up too. Okay. All right. Okay. I want to try to make out like I was, I'm back to read these cards now, not that message anymore. You want to try to make out like I was like this Empress in reverse, like I didn't have nothing going on, that I wasn't worthy, that I was nobody, you. It's just amazing, the people that have done this to me. You're fucking gutter drunk. And you just, what I saw a few months back, you looked disgusting. A gutter drunk who had nothing. But you gonna go around telling people I ain't shit. Well, shit I've done, all the accolades I've had, and treated you in a way that you didn't deserve to be treated. I'm just fucking amazed. How do people get in groups to say we gonna kill this person, and then say this person ain't this, they ain't that, they ain't this, they ain't that, but yet you're in a group you get a group and you get people together in a group to destroy someone's life and do black magic on them. How? I don't. It's not logical. But yet you want to steal somebody else's something that you think is something big and great and mighty because you don't think they deserve it. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Gone to zero. Now it might people nowadays. Sometimes some people the mind is has turned to such mush that they can't even think to that degree. The just mind is just fucking mush. But there are some people who can, but yet they still participate. Makes no sense. You ain't shit. She got all this. She got all this great, wonderful shit about her, but she don't deserve it. But I do. But I got to get in a group and call people together to hurt her, to harm her, to get what she naturally has and hurt natural being. I got to copy off of everything she says, the way she says it, everything she's done and what she's done, and say that everything she did, I did, and that all the nasty shit I did, she did, and all that. But she don't deserve it. But you do. You deserve good things and great things. Being a thief and a liar, a fraud. Organizing groups to murder someone. Okay. Just say it for what it is. Just tell the fucking truth. You're a fucking liar. You're lying to yourselves, all of you. Just say the truth. Well, I don't like the bitch. I'm jealous of the bitch. I want what she have. I wish I had it. And I don't feel like I'm worth a goddamn. This is what you're thinking. This is what your actions are saying that you are. That you believe yourself to be. Okay. But this is what you want to tell people about me. Okay. And that I wasn't good to you. I wasn't kind. I wasn't compassionate. I wasn't caring to you. Okay. Time for goddamn nation. That I wasn't good and kind and compassionate and caring to you and all of this kind of thing. Okay. Hold on. And I was a loser. I had nothing going on. But it's so funny how your life got better when I was around you. Your dick didn't even work until I started feeding you some good ass healthy fucking food and getting you off the fucking alcohol. Not by anything I said, but by what I did. 30-something years old and your dick won't even stay hard. Nigga, you need some nutrients. Okay, you need some nutrition and you need some fucking love. I didn't say it, I just showed it. I just did it. Let's keep going. Six of Swords, upright. Okay. Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? And the Moon card in reverse. It's just, you just show love and care to someone. If you really care for them, you just show love. You don't have to say anything. Just show. Nigga, your dick don't stay hard because you drink like a fucking fish. Okay? Well, don't say nothing about that. Just show some love and care. Okay? Nigga, you need some fucking food. Nigga, you need some food here for you. Real fucking food. A lot of greens, salads. Shit, vegetables, bitch. Raw. Hugs and kisses, massages, all that type of shit. You know a nigga starving for love and don't know what shit is when they work hard and he say, would you like a massage? Shit. Well, why is you doing that? But you say that's what you want. No, nigga, what you want is pain and frustration, which is what you got, okay? Any motherfucking way, okay? Something here. So you went on and left me, which is okay. No, I ended the relationship when you thought you was gonna choke me and kick me up out of my grandparents. I hope my grandfather was somewhere kicking your ass and my grandmother won. Okay. I hope your own ancestors was kicking your dumb ass. I hope your mother was kicking your ass in that every time you went up in that house, just putting a foot straight up in your motherfucking ass, nigga. Okay, but whatever. Okay, because apparently she did when you was growing up. Okay. All right. Listening to this Queen of Wands in reverse. A bitch, not Bree, Zarita. This Leo in reverse. Don't know who she is, where she going. Don't know shit. Okay. But now the shit is exposed. All right. And motherfuckers is mad about the shit. Okay. All the money and all that shit when you ain't coming to them the way they thought it was going to. Okay. All right. You're targeting and shit. You're targeting me to tear down my whole world, the tricky dicky shit did not work. Me, the high priestess, because bitch, you ain't. You don't know shit about spiritual, anything spiritual. You don't know shit about life. You don't know shit. Okay? Okay. But you're still the same. You're not going to fucking change, which is okay with me. I don't give a fuck. Okay. That really didn't answer. I guess this is what spirit wants to talk about. Okay. I don't know where it stopped. Okay. But whatever. Um, Looking for the lap of luxury. Okay. Okay. Trying to destroy me, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Trying to put me in the wheel of the misfortune, but that's where you end up putting yourself. And it's not about money. You be with just a spirit of lack. Okay. And here, I don't know. Yeah, you want something new in your life? Nigga, here it is. A fucking tower. That is your existence, okay? Dealing with a dumb bitch like her, but I don't care. Okay, let's see if I can figure out what this shit is about the aunt and uncle that was in my dream. I cannot figure. I have no clue why they were there, what they were doing. Let me see. Why were they in that dream? I just call it the voodoo dream. I don't know what else to call it. Why were they there? What were they doing? Why were they there? What did it mean? Okay. 10 of Cups upright. Okay. It was almost the way their bodies were. Before they were laying in the bed and then they stood up, but they looked like zombies almost. Like they were just staring, like that. Like, and their bodies was moving like an engine, like, I can't really describe it. Like there was some kind of power generators or something like that. Okay. But I still don't know. Okay. Okay. Self-love. Okay. You want abundance in home and family. I don't know, whoever the fuck. Okay. You need to love yourself first. Okay. I don't know. I'm asking, what did their presence mean? I am hearing it meant love. Okay. They were showing a spirit of love and care and affection for you all, for you both. Okay. For you and him. But this is so interesting because I had this dream like maybe 3 years ago. And I had been stopped talking to his dumb ass. Okay. Okay. See, bitch, you thought that it was this motherfucker, I guess, that I was supposed to get some 10 of Pentacles with, that you was going to try to target that relationship and bring it into it. But I'm thankful that an end did come to it. Okay. Because like I said, when I went on my journey, I saw that nigga walking and I saw a big hand come out the sky and tear that whole scene like out of a notebook with him walking. And threw that nigga's face in the trash, and like the man said, whoever it was said, you wasn't a trustworthy. God knew what the fuck you were doing and who you were. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing trash, and that's exactly what it's like. A scene. It was like in a notebook. You walking, torn out of a notebook, balled up like a piece of paper and thrown into the trash. And that's what you were. That's what you I want to say became, but you if you went that way, that's what you had a spirit of anyway. You just trash, okay? And that shit, these are the seeds that you have planted. Okay. To be a nothing and a nobody, worthless. I don't know. I guess the party's over. Okay, I don't know. Okay. With your motherfucking drunk ass though, it ain't gonna never be over. Okay. Okay. Anything else? I mean, just listening to a powerless hoe, following a powerless bitch. Okay. Okay. Trying to steal. Okay. Think you won't steal from the star. Okay. Gangster love. This one ain't the gangster love though. Okay. Relationship over with this. Good. An immature person. Okay. An emotionally immature person. Stagnant, I'm hearing, and failing. Look at this. Okay. Okay. Here. Lover's card upright, and the Four of Pentacles upright. Okay, I don't know if you're holding on to something or whatever. All right, concerning me, I certainly hope not. Except both y'all bothering me consistently and constantly. Okay, but you don't want to hear the truth. Okay, all right. That my heart is not broken, and it's not. Okay. Rejection is God's protection, but hell, even if it wasn't about that, thank God. Okay, because you just showed me who and what you were. But my God, that relationship had been over. And I look up and here you are. Same as her. Relationship been over. And I look up and here you are. Stalkers. That's what you are. And don't bother me. None of you. The friends, the family, the cousin, no fucking body. Cousin want to make some silly ass post about wanting to beat my ass. Oh, bitch, fuck you. Your motherfucking cousin done tried to beat my ass all up in my house, and here you making a post. Can't even spell, wanting to kick my ass. I can't stand a bitch like that. I remember my sibling attacked the girl all up on fucking Larchmere here when she was here. The girl he was engaged to at the time. I didn't take his fucking side because he's my fucking brother. Nigga, you wrong. I can't stand that shit. And Nikki, you know, that's what families do. Well, I don't. They always gonna take the dick side. No matter what the dick say or do. I don't, nigga, you're wrong. The fuck you trying to beat the bitch ass for all up on Larchmere? Fuck you grabbing up on her for any fucking way? Like I'm gonna go to the bitch. Bitch, what you do to my brother? Bitch. It's one thing when you call your uncle. I call my uncle to tell him, let me tell you what this motherfucker did. What did he do? What happened? I'm telling him, what did you do? Nigga, and I said to my uncle, I beg your pardon, what? Well, nigga, I'm just, no, fuck you. I think maybe he seems so mild, man. No, he's not mild, man. He's a fucking drunk. Or whatever the fuck because he had stopped. Well, he didn't completely stop drinking, but instead of going to the store and getting 4 or 5 beers, he toned it down to 1 or 2, which was a vast improvement. Talking about some Nikki, your love just too powerful. Okay, so I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone. Here I am. I gotta look at Facebook and be threatened. Whatever. No, because I'm not staying with somebody who's gonna kick my ass all up and down the fucking street and call it love. This man's father had called me and asked me to come over for dinner, and I did. I had a nice time. I don't know what the hell they wanted though. What if what they did? He did ask me what happened, or something. I don't think he asked me the specifics, but I don't know if it was just being nosy or just trying to figure out what really happened. Me trying to give the nigga some love and words of wisdom, but he too busy somewhere getting his dick sucked, taking drugs, fucking around with a bunch of niggas and bitches and whatnot, thinking that that's the way to go and that he gonna get his comeuppance and be some fucking body. And having the girl that's supposed to be my cousin all up in my house sucking his dick. That's what happened to his fucking ass. That's what the fuck happened. A nosy, hateful bitch, but a jealous, hateful bitch. But thank God for the other bitch that came through and said, let me help this bitch. I know how to get that nigga away from her. Thank you. Okay. Now, bitch, I done had somebody trying to break into my Cash App and whatnot, okay? Now, bitch, I don't know if it's you, Ms. Rita, okay? Because you're just doing anything you can to bug the bitch. And y'all hack. DoorDash past $9.99. I don't know. But, bitch, you can't be hungry. If that is you, bitch, you can't be. You like to starve yourself. Go do some more Ozempic and make sure the gastric sleeve, whatever the fuck you got on yourself to make yourself look like a twig so you'll be happy. I just want to be happy. Make yourself be happy. Okay. Leave my shit alone. Okay. If it's you. If it's not, I'm wrong. Okay. Oops. But bitch, I will never be giving you any apologies for shit. Okay. All right. I feel like that's it. Okay. Now let me show the world your picture. Okay. Okay. Now before I do that, okay, did Prophet go around lying about me to people? Okay. Yes, we did. Okay, thank you. Stop it. Did you say some very nasty, egregious things about me? Yes, you did. Okay. Okay. Well, any of those things true? Okay. No. Okay. So you did he know those things were not true? Okay. Yes. Yes, you did. Okay. Okay. So he purposely went around lying about me. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Now, did this man say I gave him an STD? Did I give him an STD? Okay. But nigga, you sure had one. I just wait for it to stop. Okay. Now, when I first met this motherfucker, he had some kind of cyst up under his arm that he refused to go to the doctor about. Until I kept encouraging him, you just get that taken care of. And he finally did. Look how evil I am. Look how evil I am to make sure he had some blankets. And I still never got those blankets back, but thank God, because who knows what you was doing up on them fucking blankets. Okay. And whatever else. Okay. And like I said, I never did get my autobiography of Malcolm X back, but your motherfucking ass didn't read it. I guess the movie was enough, okay? But anyway, and a few other things. I never got the shit back. Now, nigga, I don't know if you expected that I was going to be banging on your door, being dramatic and whatnot, trying to get the shit back. Is that what he thought, that I was going to be banging on his door, begging him for my shit back? You're dumb. You're an idiot. See, people claim they want love and they want all the niceties and all of that kind of thing, but when a motherfucker comes along and they give it to them, that's really not what they want. They want drama. That's what they want. Gone. Okay. They want drama. They want friction. They want all that to be able to say that person didn't was mean to him or caused all kind of. Did that motherfucker say I caused all kind of drama in his fucking fucktard life? Thank you. Stop, please. Did I cause drama in that mother? No. Because I don't do drama. I don't like drama. Okay. If I do drama, it's going to be on stage in front of a camera. Real drama. You like a hateful life. That's what you like. You love it. It makes you feel alive. Okay. But you're not going to do that shit with me. And that's what you thought you was going to. You thought that I was going to go knocking on your fucking door in a house that you're squatting in, that you were squatting in. Shitting in the bags and all of that type of shit. Just dust everywhere, holding on to old shit. Okay. Now, I saw your motherfucking pictures with your green paisley shirt on and whatnot, okay? And your comeuppance. I had a vision one time about you and your friends. There's a lot of gay shit in this world. Now, I'm not saying this motherfucker is gay. But it was a vision when you and your boys was in some hotel room. Everybody was in their underwear. And I didn't want to say nothing to your fucking ass. I was like, well, I just hope, Okay. Trust your intuition, motherfuckers. You didn't get no STD from me, but nigga, your show had one. No, I didn't catch anything from this nigger. Okay. Did I get an STD from Prophet? Absolutely not. God take care of his own. Okay. I'm gonna show these pictures. These are some nice pictures. Now people may say, well, that ain't right. No, it wasn't right for him to do me like he did me neither. Well, that wasn't right. Okay. But these are some nice pictures. This is what he used to look like. Okay. Now he looks like scum. I mean, he didn't look too different from that then. Okay. I'm not going to show them all because it's a lot here. Nigga, I wish you would have got your... I even sat up there and did the motherfucker put together his acting resume. He didn't know how to do the shit. Wasn't going to get up off of his... I'm not going to say lazy. I don't think he was lazy at all. I think he was just lived in a lot of fear. Except when it came down to, oh yeah, I can be a no good gutter ass nigga with a no good gutter ass hood rat bitch that's supposed to be her cousin to kill her, so I get my come up, and I can do that. But anything for real, that what she talking about? No, I can't do that. He couldn't do that. Not only did I put together his acting resume, I put together his work resume. I forgot I did this shit. See, it's the acting resume, okay. And this is the work resume. Okay. Now you can add on there scene director, whatever that shit is, okay, that you came up to. Okay. Drove the nigga all the way to, this motherfucker's just was a shitty ass mother. When he finally found his daughter, listened to the sob stories about his children and whatnot. I didn't know this girl. Oh, I found her. They found her. Okay, yay. Okay, let's go get her. Where was she? Michigan, I think. What was it, the next day or the day after or that weekend or something? Drove all the way to Michigan to get this girl and bring her all the way back. And she stayed overnight. I don't remember how many days she stayed. I know she stayed overnight that first night in my house. Did I have ugly ass Zarita there? Okay. She probably, I can be nicer to her than she is. And probably just lied to that girl about, I ain't gonna say the girl's name. Did Zarita lie to, let's ask again. Did Zarita lie to Prophet's daughter about me? Of course she did. Now, did Zarita tell Prophet that I was cheating on him or something like that? No. Okay, no. Did she tell him some kind of lies about me? Okay, yes. Who knows what they were? Okay. Did he even believe any of them? No, he knew this shit wasn't true. But they use these things as an excuse. Okay. Now, honestly, like I said, this shit was years ago that I ended this relationship. I wouldn't be talking about none of this shit. See, nigga, get out. Here go the restraining order. I don't ever want to see your motherfucking ass ever again in life. Moving the fuck on. But yet, here you are, years later, bothering me. I don't give a fuck what. The president can give you plaques and shit. I don't. Okay. Keep stopping. I'm having problems. I don't know if it's the weather or what. But kudos to your motherfucking ass. I don't care. So why are you bothering me? Why do you feel like it's okay for you to come into my dreams and attack me when I was nothing but good to your gutter ass? Your unwanted, like a fucking puppy dog ass. Why? Oh, I see. Because you was told you was going to get some money. These are nice pictures, though. I'm only going to show a couple. Now, I'm debating. I don't know what to do with these pictures. I don't need them in my energy. Here's one. That's him right there. There's the other one. I can't stand men in them fucking baseball caps. Grown ass men. I hate that shit. I always have. Like you're a fucking teenager. Nah. You niggers seem to think, talk about these people, that your clothes and whatnot make you somebody. Okay. And it will. Okay. Okay. So that's the end of that. Okay. So since you went around and lied about me and was been stalking me and talking about me and probably showing my little picture and all that kind of stuff to people, so this is the one we gonna murder. This is the one we're going to get her money. Okay, is that what they thought they was going to do? Murder me? Okay, let's just be for real. Yes. Okay. Okay. And Prophet, he jumped on board with that. Yes. Okay. We're going to murder her. She got money coming. Whatever. All right. But y'all good people, right? Did he show pictures of me to people to stalk me? No. Okay. Did Rita show pictures of me for people to stalk me? Okay, there you go. Okay. So they did it together. Okay. All right. Now, motherfucker, congratulations on what you got. Legitimately or not, I was like, the nigga needs something. Thank God, hopefully he ain't still squatting in the house or went and got his little come up. It's got some kind of real salary and did something with the house, which I tried to help you with that too. Okay. Or living somewhere nice, doing something with himself. Okay. Probably lied to all the friends. They probably want to kick my ass. Did Prophet lie to all his friends that I met on this street about me? I'm asking again. Did Prophet lie about me to all his friends on this street that I met? Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Stop. And they want to come find me and kick my ass, didn't it? Mm-hmm. About your lies about me. Okay. Now, hopefully, y'all seeing all of this because it keeps stopping a lot. Okay. If not, somebody can email me, say, bitch, do that live again. We missed a lot of the shit. Okay. Did Prophet lie to his family about me? Of course. Okay. Thank you, Stop. Did they believe his fucking lies? Thank you. I certainly hope not. Okay. But one way or the fucking other, whatever. Okay. Nothing against any of you. You all were wonderful people, at least in times that I was around. Okay. Had a wonderful time. Okay. At your cookouts and all of that type of shit. Okay. All right. But that nigga can go straight to fucking hell as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Or whatever. Okay. All right. Don't bother me with shit. Nobody. You've done that enough. And since I had to take your motherfucking ass to earthly court for you to leave me the fuck alone, now I'm gonna take your ass to spiritual court. How's that? All right. All right. But the great Zarid is gonna make sure that nothing happens to you, right? Okay. Is Zarid the one that pulled him in and got him involved in the bullshit? Of course. Okay. Against me. You just dirty and rotten. Okay. Both of y'all. All right. So that's all I have for tonight. Okay. We'll get back into some other stuff, real stuff later. You all have favor. Peace.